Winding down our Summer Tech Talks series presented by EGP Document Solutions. I am Andy Demetra, and today we are thrilled to be joined by one of your new assistant coaches for Georgia Tech men's basketball, a familiar face around the flats, Pershin Williams. Pershin, welcome back to Tech and welcome to Tech Talks. How are you?
Thanks for having me on, man. Really excited to kind of get this thing going. Georgia Tech, man, being back home.
Yeah, it has to be a full circle feeling for you because you got your start in coaching as a GA at Georgia Tech from 05 to 07. I know you have had a lot of dots on the map between then. So how does it feel now coming back to Georgia Tech as an assistant coach and continuing this coaching journey of yours?
I mean, that journey, I think every stop of the way has been terrific to kind of get me back here. Just excited about it. Georgia Tech is where I called myself home, being back home. Familiar faces, seeing everybody. I think I got a couple grades now, so it's doing well though, doing well.
I'm sure some of those grays, the seeds were planted when you were working those long hours as a GA. Now that you're here working with Damon Stoudemire, how has that been like being on staff with someone who not only had such a decorated pro career as Damon, but somebody who also is so well respected in the coaching industry as well?
Well, it's terrific. I mean, Damon's been at the pinnacle of basketball. Playing at the highest level. He's played there. He's coached there. He's been a head coach before on the collegiate level. He's been an assistant at the high major level. So his coaching career throughout, man, has been terrific. So just getting a chance to learn from him and learn some of the things that he's bringing to the game as far as like a pro atmosphere, pro mentality towards it. Want to get guys to play at the next level. He's been terrific. He's a great teacher. What he did displays to the guys, putting on the court, his demonstrations, it's a clear message to them, just knowing what they got to do. So excited about it, really excited.
Well, you've had plenty of court time this summer with your guys, both the returning players and the newcomers. Pershin, at the end of the summer, how do you feel that you and the staff have a better grasp of the individual skill sets of your players and how you can fashion that into a system and a style that will maximize those talents and produce a great product?
Well, we had to go out and kind of bring some guys in, and the length that we've been able to accrue has been really good. The shooting that was here, and then we was bringing some guys in. I look at certain guys, Miles Kelly coming back. His shooting prowess, the way he handled the last part of that season was really good. And then I think going to, he put his name in the draft, getting a chance to get a couple workouts. I think that gave him confidence coming back. So he's been in the weight room every day. He's been really working. Amari Abrams is another guy who, played, was with the U.S. Under 19 team trials. And I think that gave him confidence coming back to school. So we're excited about it. Those guys have been in the gym. They're focused. They're locked in. They're really hanging on to every word that Damon's putting out. So it's been good. It's been good.
You are a Columbus, Georgia native, so you're an in-state guy. What does it mean to you to have the responsibility, I guess, to bring Georgia Tech basketball back to the level of prominence where border to border, people know this is the place to play basketball collegiately in the state of Georgia?
Well, just growing up in the state of Georgia, it's been so many players and so much talent just coming out, especially recently. But when Georgia Tech's been good, they've been able to come in the state and have really good players here. I think, being in the state of Georgia, growing up throughout my life, you've always seen point guards play here, and they're decorated throughout. You've seen wings, we've had bigs, we've had everything that you kind of think of. But I think we really got to hit home when it comes to recruiting. I think we're gonna circle the wagons per se, and try to get these guys to stay home. And then after that, we're gonna have to branch out. And I think this is Georgia Tech is a national institution, so I think we're gonna be able to go to different places and even pick guys out. Thaddeus Young right out of Memphis, and Chris Bosh is from Dallas, Texas. Jared Jacks of the world. So Kenny Anderson, New York. So it's like when Georgia Tech is good, we're able to not only kill the state of Georgia, but to go out and kind of find guys from different pockets of different cities throughout and be good.
You'd mentioned Thaddeus Young, and he was one of the players here at Georgia Tech when you were a GA from
Right.
05 to 07. I know life as a GA, it involves long hours, little pay, but it's where you start to lay the foundation for your coaching career. I'm curious, Persian, as you look back on that stint now, 18 years ago, do you have any favorite memories from your first go around at Georgia Tech?
18 years, I'll tell you. But
Don't
no,
mean to date you like that, but
I'll tell you, it's nothing like it. I think the one memory that comes to mind is the NCAA tournament. Going that year, we played at the United Center right in with Chicago. They had Jordan out front. If we could get back to that NCAA tournament, it's a magical moment. We was able to go this past year when I was even at Kennesaw State, the NCAA tournament, and there's nothing like it. I think not only for the coaches, right? Like it's such a great feeling for us to get there and the fans, but like the players, it's something that they remember from here on out for the rest of their life. So I think all in all, like just getting to the NCAA tournament is a magical feeling.
yeah, it's a transformative experience. And I know Georgia Tech fans, as you as well, look forward to getting back there sooner rather than later. Pershing Williams, welcome back to Georgia Tech. And thanks so much for joining us here on Tech Talks presented by EGP Document Solutions.
Thanks for having me.